take 1072. Like, seriously, I don't even know what this is about anymore. This channel is supposed to be an outlet and a test, and yet it has become something so difficult to do. I've wanted to post on YouTube since I was 16, 17, right? And yet my life has never been normal, and it has been very chaotic. And so here I am, nearly a decade later, finally picking up the pieces and deciding that I have nothing to lose. And I can do whatever I want because free will. But here I am trying to exercise my free will, and I am being interrupted 1,000 times in just a few hours. And just within an hour, trying to just record. It's getting on my nerves. Anyway, but you know, that's the least of my problems, really. I want to create, and I used to be such a creative person, and yet there's been this recurring theme in my life where it's been taken away from me or used against me or whatever. For example, I used to draw all the time until that was seen as too lazy and not whatever, so I stopped drawing. I'm trying to get back into drawing. You know, I'm trying to get back into sketching and painting and all that. Because, you know, I love to paint. I picked up painting a few years ago. I paint only on occasion. I'm not like a great painter, but I do it because I like to. I love writing fiction. I've written fiction pretty much my whole life. And yet, it's been hard for me for these last few years to pick up the pen. You know, I'm a poet, so I never stopped writing. And, you know, I write poetry dinner every day. Maybe not every single day, but, you know, every week, every month at least, I write a collection of poems. But when it comes to writing fiction, I run into these blockages. And that's just like something that happens. And I understand. Here's the thing. Life happens. And I think as artists and creatives, especially now, it's important that we, you know, give ourselves grace and understand that life happens and things will be thrown our way, right? But even me just recording this little voiceover, and I was trying to talk about symbolism and how I view the world through it. I'm not even going to try and do that because every time I do it, something fucks up. And I'm not doing it. I'm not. Maybe later, maybe in another video, but as of right now, I'm not. Even in me just trying to make this video, it's been phone calls, dogs barking, people playing TikToks in the background and whatever. It's very exhausting to just keep trying and trying and trying, and then it just keeps failing and failing and failing. I don't even know why I'm recording this, to be honest. But then again, like I said, this channel is both a test right now and an outlet. Now, while I'm not coming on here with every single issue I have, because, you know, privacy is important, this is about the channel, and it is about creative pursuits and the frustration that I am currently feeling when it comes to them. And maybe just frustrations in general. Ciao. But right now, I'm trying to get back into my creativity. Like, I tried writing today. Sorry about that. But yeah, no, I want to get back into writing, and I wanted to make a little video talking about the things that I want to write about. And while I was trying to make that video, another distraction popped up. And why I'm making this video, I guess, is because I started a separate channel, and it was a tarot one, and I was being consistent, and then something traumatic happened in my life, and it completely derailed me from pursuing that channel and going with it any further. And, it's been like the story of my life where like I'm very creative. I feel a passion for these artistic or self expressive things. And then something in my environment or personal life or whatever just comes in and derails me. And even now, when I'm doing, say, my channel or trying to, record because I've been wanting to since I was 16, right? I just keep running into these things. And in the past, it had been very easy for me to just say, oh, you know what? I give up. I keep trying, and it's clearly not going anywhere. It just keeps I keep getting distracted, or my life keeps piling up, or whatever. But here's the thing, I don't want to do that anymore. I'm trying to basically break that cycle because I am getting so sick of, oh, life is too hard. Life is too chaotic. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do. I'm so sick of that. I am. And while, yes, life is chaotic and life is hard and my life is chaotic and my life is hard, I don't want it to hold me back anymore. I want to do these things. I want to write these books. I want to film these videos. I want to do certain things. And I don't care if it's irrational. I don't care if it's illogical. I don't care because I'm going to die someday. And I really don't want to keep succumbing to, oh, something in my life just went to shit. Now I can't do anything. Now I gotta only focus on this thing and nothing else. Or, oh, now I gotta sacrifice my creativity again, like I had to when I was a kid. No, like, no, fuck off, like, dead ass. Like, girl, I'm not doing that shit anymore. Or, oh great, now World War III is starting and everything's going to shit. I guess I might as well just crawl in a hole and die. No, I don't want to do it, and I don't think anyone should be doing that, bro. I can understand how it is difficult to, want to live and want to, say, achieve or do things. But at the same time, I think it's also illogical to just lay there and let things happen to you, if that makes sense. Like, what does that accomplish? It's like, basically, there's this thing right now where people are saying have hope, and then other people are just being bleak and pessimistic. And while, as someone who is often pessimistic, especially with myself and my own whatever, in all reality, bro, like, when it comes to like what's going on in the world right now, like, if you're in America like me, if you're an American, whatever, girl, what is being hopeless gonna do? You're basically, it's like, oh well, everything is bad and there's nothing we can do about it. This is why you need to have hope, girl. Keeping hope alive keeps the, what is it, the resistance alive, girl. Keeps the dream alive. Without hope, there is nothing. So basically, on a big scale and on a small scale, I'm trying to just have hope and persistence, because hope is a persistent effort. Okay, it can be very difficult to have this hope, especially where there's so much cruelty and evil going on in the world. And here's the thing, it's been going on. Just because it's on your doorstep doesn't mean that this hasn't been happening elsewhere or right underneath your nose. Because even now, I'm an American, so I'm just going to use America as an example, right? Now, me personally, I always knew about the atrocities going on all over the world, right? I feel like everyone pretty much has, but no one really paid too much attention until, like, eventually it gets brought to their doorstep, right? But, like, I've always known that the world is a cruel, messed up place. It wasn't just, oh, this happened in the past. Like, no, it's been cruel and messed up, and it will always be that way, right? But even in this country, even before all the stuff that's going on right now in the 2020s, there's always been messed up things going on. For example, the way I grew up, a lot of people don't realize that stuff like that is happening under their noses. Or there's certain things like trafficking that's been going on within this country, but it's all under your nose, right? So, what I'm trying to say is none of what we're seeing is new. It's just having a light shined on it. So if you weren't hopeless then, why are you trying to be hopeless now? Now here's the thing, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I get it. It's paralyzing. It's stressful. It's scary. Hell, I've caved into that. I've fallen into, oh, it's all hopeless and there's nothing. Like, trust me, why I'm saying this is because I was there before. And I'm not saying that I'll never be there again. But what I'm trying to say, and even in my frustration, and probably why I'm recording this video, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, is that you can't just keep crawling back into that hole, and you can't just let things happen to you. Right now, I'm recording this video as a really small example and has nothing to do with what's going on in the world, technically, you know? But I'm recording it because I wanted to post something on Saturday, the January 24th. I wanted to post on YouTube that day. And I've been trying to record things, and I keep having blockage after blockage after blockage. And in the past, I would have said, okay, I give up. I'm going to go crawl in my bed now. No, girl. If you're going to be in your bed, you better do this voiceover. Stop giving up. Have hope. Be persistent. Persistence doesn't have to be extreme. It doesn't have to be, oh my God, super disciplined. Yeah, bro. It just means you get back on the horse when it knocks you off. Okay? Yeah. Like, I view life as a video game, not like on some Matrix shit. See, I don't care. But life as a video game, like, there's levels to this shit, and when you're playing a game and something happens, sure, if you're really frustrated, you may shut it off and like do something else, right? But for the most part, you're going to try again until you beat that level or until you overcome that obstacle. So that's how I try to view life, is you get knocked down, you get up again. Something tragic happens, you find a reason to keep going. You know? So that's my intention, especially this year and just going forward in life, because I've had a lot of my creative things either shamed out of me, or, life happened to a point where I could not pick up the brush or the pen or whatever. But, I am a creative person. I'm an esoteric person. I'm whatever I am. And I'm getting sick of not being able to exist as that, right? Or being blocked from that because it feels uncomfortable and it's unnatural for me. So, I guess this video is just me telling myself to just keep going and to not let, the frustrations, the dogs barking, the phone calls, the fighting, the screaming, the whatever, to block me from what I want to do, even if it makes no sense. Because, for me, I also feel I'll take accountability as well with why I haven't been able to post. Is I'll record something, and sometime I'll either listen to part of it or I won't even listen to it at all. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so stupid. Like, scrap it, restart it. Like, girl, give yourself some grace. Give yourself a chance. Okay? Let it be shitty. Let it be shitty. Who cares? Like, who are you trying to impress? I'm not really trying to impress anyone, to be honest. So then why am I being like, no, scrap it. No, redo it, retake, until I drive myself mental. I'm trying to break old patterns, and I feel like everyone, to an extent, if you're similar to me, should as well. You know what I mean? Like, there is no benefit to being overly pessimistic. You're not really protecting yourself. There's no benefit to being overly perfectionistic if you can help it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying this to downplay those thoughts and feelings and whatever. I am a pessimistic person. A lot of shitty things have happened in my life. And pessimism, at least in my case, is used to, like, I guess, predict an outcome and be like, see, I knew it was going to fail, or see, there's no point of getting my hopes up, whatever. But where has that gotten me? Where has that gotten me? It hasn't gotten me to where I want to be. The second I started really being hopeful, and not even just hopeful, right? For example, I believe in witchcraft. I believe in the occult, astrology, all that. I'm an esoteric guru. The second I picked up my weapons and fought, because I said, I'm going to do this and I'm going to have faith in what I'm doing, things did change for me. It wasn't just this overnight whatever. Me and my spiritual practice, oh my God, we've had so many ups and downs. Me and my life, it's been so many ups and downs. But when I started using witchcraft, basically, like I said, picking up my weapons and fighting and using the tools that I have to make things happen, and even shifting parts of my mindset, that's when I saw change. So bracing yourself over and over again is not going to bring about change. Having a little faith, even if it's irrational, even if it's illogical, even if it's absurd, will bring about more change than you think. You know? So I guess that's what this little video is about, you know. And the video itself is a demonstration to myself, most above all to myself, is a demonstration of persistence and not giving up just because the things around you are annoying the shit out of you, just because something is shitting the bed, just because you had a bad day. Because trust me, there are points in this day of which I'm recording this that were really annoying. Anyway, but here I am. And I think as long as you show up and try with what you have, if you can make the most and best that you can with what you have, that is important. It's a good start. You can worry about polishing and having super great editing and a script and everything later. But right now, if you don't have those tools, and that's another thing I would fall into. I'm like, oh, I'll start a channel when I have, this, and I'll do that when I have it. Stop. Just pick up the damn mic or the camera or whatever that you have. It doesn't need to be perfect. And like, really think about it. Like, I don't know. Like, for me, especially now, it's cool to see the evolution of a channel or a person. Like, for example, I've watched The Voodoo Child since I was a teenager, and the evolution of her videos and platform and channel, whatever, is very cool. So why start off polished? No one really starts off polished. I understand there's like this whole thing about, aesthetics and being perfect and the fear of being perceived, and everyone's on camera and everyone's being surveillance. Like, trust me, I understand. I hate that too. But when it comes to just you and wanting to express it, whether it be through a channel, through social media, through just your art, your fiction, your writing, your characters, whatever you want to do, whatever way you want to express yourself, whatever you're trying to do, it doesn't have to start out polished. I mean, hell, Red Dead 2 is one of the greatest games of all time. It has stood this test of time. I don't care as of right now, because GTA 6 hasn't been released, but like, that with its storytelling in comparison to Red Dead 1, look at the difference. Now, I'm not saying Red Dead 1 is ass. I actually really do like Red Dead 1. I'm playing it right now, but I'm just saying, like, you have to start somewhere. Imagine starting Red Dead 1 looking like looks maxing for 2010. Like, sometimes you have to start off with low graphics, and then eventually with, flips and tricks and all that, and polish it. You can polish it later. Evolution is a part of life. It is in everything. Everything evolves. Everything changes. Everything grows. So I think I'm going to wrap this up because it's getting very rambly. But I need to record this, and I will post this. And it will not be polished, and it will not be perfect. But it will be a sign of my persistence. I need to quickly wrap up this outro because the dog keeps barking, and she's very, very loud and rude. If you made it this far, you are a real one, and I appreciate you. Have a good day. Be persistent and have faith. Mwah. Goodbye.